Hey, welcome inside the broadcast booth. I'm Kyle Jenkins. It's my partner Aiden Smith, and happy Easter to y'all. Today we have the St. Louis Cardinals visiting the Los Angeles Dodgers, the last game of this four-game series. It's on ESPN if you want to give it a watch. Cardinals coming in at 1-2, got their first victory last night. And what stood out to you last night?
Last night. What stood out to me is the closers were able to come in and shut down the offense. Even though it was a little shaky there, they were able to seal the deal
Definitely gave me a heart attack there at the end.
for sure.
The Dodgers coming in at 3-2, dropped their last game, but still looking like a very strong competitor for the World Series in October. Tonight in LA is going to be 56 degrees, partly cloudy, and a slight wind from the southeast. The pitchers tonight, starting up for the Cardinals, we got Steven Matz. He's a southpaw. He's 6'2", 205 pounds, and he's 32. What stood out to you from Steven Matz last year?
I think Steven Matz is an underrated player. People don't give him enough credit. He's pretty injury prone, but if he's healthy, he's much better than a lot of people might think.
For sure, for sure. He just played with injuries last season, but when he was on, he was on. And on the other side of the ball, the Dodgers are throwing a 25-year-old kid, Gavin Stone. He's right-handed. He's 6'1", 175 pounds. Last year, he only played 2 games or 9 games for the Dodgers. He was 1-1, 9 ERA, 22 strikeouts, and a 1.9 WHIP. So not the greatest, but they're looking for him to step in with Clayton Kershaw being out. And we'll read through the lineups real quick before the game gets started. So the Cardinals leading off, Brendan Donovan, followed by Paul Goldschmidt, Nolan Gorman's at second, Arenado, Wilson Contreras, Alec Burleson, Jordan Walker, Victor Scott II, and Mason Wynn. And on the flip side for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez, Chris Taylor, Kike Hernandez, James Outman, Josh Rojas, and Austin Barnes. The defensive alignment, we got Matz and Contreras catching, Burleson's the DH, Goldie's over at first, Gorman second, Wynn's shortstop, and Arenado at third. Donovan's playing left, Scott's at second, and Walker's in right field. For the Dodgers, Stone's pitching, Barnes behind the plate, and Ohtani's DHing. Freeman at first, Betts at second, Rojas at short, Kike at third, Chris Taylor in left, James Outman in center, and Teoscar Hernandez in right. We'll get ready to go here. We're going to take a quick break and come back before the first pitch. 1-2 on Brendan Donovan, the left fielder for the St. Louis Cardinals. Stone readies. Swing and a miss on a changeup. In the dirt, throw over to first. Freddie Freeman steps on the bag, and that's one away.
Pitch bounced in. Did not want to swing at that one.
Had good movement on it, downward, over the plate. And just like that, there's one away here, top of the first. In steps Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie yesterday was 0 for 4 with a strikeout and an RBI. He was also intentionally walked. It's a fastball, 97, catches the outside part of the plate. That's going to be strike one. Goldie, all-star first baseman here for the St. Louis Cardinals, approaching his 40th season or his 40th age season. That's a cut on and miss cutter. 0-2.
Goldschmidt in the past has been a little slow in the first part of the season, but on the first game he had 3 hits. Hopefully he can continue to get some offensive damage going.
Swing and a miss on another nasty changeup. 2 gone here. And this is a familiar story for the St. Louis Cardinals, striking out early and often. This Dodgers pitching staff has done a really nice job against these first 3 hitters and to start the game. Donovan himself has struggled quite heavily. As you just see, it dips off the front of the plate. Nolan Gorman steps in and watches a fastball high, 96 on the radar gun. Gorman yesterday 1 for 4 with a run scored and a single. The 1-0 cut on a miss, another changeup that dips below.
Tried to pull that one back, but couldn't help himself.
You can tell that changeup's starting to fool the Cardinals hitters a little bit. If Stone can keep that location, that's going to be a disgusting pitch for the rest of the game. The 1-1. Changeup bounces to the plate, taken for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 from Stone. Fastball just missed outside. 3-1 to Gorman.
A good at bat here. I've seen recently Gorman's had several good at bats. I love to see the discipline on his side.
He's usually a home run or a strikeout kind of guy, but the 3-1 pitch cut on and fouled back to the backstop. That's a sinker at 95. It'll be a full count here to the 3-hole hitter. Contreras and Arenado. Another changeup, cut on and missed. And Gorman throws his bat in disgust. 3 strikeouts for the Dodgers starter.
3 games in a row that the Cardinals strike out the side on their side.
They show the ump cam here at Dodger Stadium and just the filthy movement. We'll go to break. We'll try to fix that screen for you. Mookie Beck stands in, watches strike one, fastball down the middle, 0-1. Looks like they're checking the equipment here on Matz. Maybe his pitch comm isn't working. So we'll have a small interruption here. What do the Cardinals need to do here to jump on the Dodgers?
It's really going to come down to the pitchers not letting the hitters hit it out of the ballpark. If they can keep it in the field, the defense can work and get the outs for them. But they're really going to have to work to this Dodgers offense is really good and they can have lots of pop. But if you can keep it low and keep it on the ground and not over the fence, the defense can do the work for them.
These first three hitters for the Dodgers, Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman, were combined 7 for 14 last night. Betts had a great game. He was 3 for 4 with a single, a double, and a home run. The 0-1 pitch is a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. That was 95 on the gun. It's a good start, approaching Betts outside and away. The 0-2 pitch, that changeup missed way outside, 84. 1 and
Mookie
2.
Betts has been one of the best players in baseball early in the season. He's just been fantastic, hitting the Cardinals every pitcher they throw at him. He's just been hitting.
The 1 and 2 from Matz. That's a fastball, just a bit high. 96 on the gun. It'll be a 2 and 2 pitch. As you know, Mookie is a great two-strike hitter, so you always have to be watching out for him. Here's the 2-2 from Matz. That's tattooed to left field, but it looks like Donovan has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. One away. That was smoked off the bat, Aiden.
It was, but Donovan had a great jump on it and was able to reel it in.
103 off the bat. Liner right to left field. Made a good jump and made a good play on it. And now Shohei Ohtani steps in, who was 1 for 5 last night, had a single and 2 strikeouts.
Ohtani popped out to end the game yesterday, giving the Cardinals their first win of the season.
You see the crowd at Dodger Stadium all standing with their phones out. First pitch, fastball outside, 1-0. Ohtani, the tall left-hander, wears number 17 for the Dodgers. The 1-0 pitch, that's a slider in there for a strike, 90 miles an hour. That had good late break on it,
It
Aiden.
did, right on the corner, too.
Hard pitch to do much with anything. The 1-1 from Matz. Another slider, chopped down the line and foul ball. I like Matz's tempo here. He's going right at him, going fast, getting the ball and working.
He is wasting no time going right after the hitters, getting in good counts, being able to be in control of the situation.
The 1 and 2 from Matz. Just a bit outside with a fastball. I'm sorry, slider. Didn't break much. 91 on the gun. The 2-2. Wind up towards home. Called strike 3 on the corner. 96 painted. Beautiful pitch. Got Ohtani looking for the second out.
Yeah, you could tell Ohtani did not like that call. A lot of people thought that might have been a little too outside, but he gets the call from the home plate umpire for the strikeout.
Yeah, if you look on your screen, it's just a bit outside, but we'll take that call all day. And in steps Freddie Freeman, another great hitter for this Dodgers team. Cuts through a slider, 0-1. That's a dangerous spot to throw that slider. Freddie was third in the MVP voting last year. Takes another fastball. That one's in there for a strike, 0-2.
Mass is doing a great job getting the top of this lineup out. After you get through these first 3 or 4 guys, it's much easier from there. Those first 3 are all-star players.
That one misses low, curveball, 1-2. Yeah, Matz looks much more in command here. Definitely the confidence has grown in him for this offseason. The 1-2 from Matz. Change up just a bit low. Freddie wanted to go after it. You saw it, but no cigar. And it's 2-2. Matz wears number 32. Delivers. That one hits him right in the back. Right square number 5.
Slipped out of his hand there. Wanted the breaking ball, but came out too early and got him in the upper back.
No pain on Freddie's face, so no worries there. Trots down to first. And there's still 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Teoscar Hernandez steps in. He was a Cardinal killer 2 nights ago, hitting 2 home runs, one a solo shot, one 3-run bomb. We were actually commentating that game, and the first one he barely got a hold of, and the second one crushed us to left center field. Here he steps in the box, awaits the 0 pitch. That one's a curveball, just a bit inside. 76 on the radar. Matz is already up to 16 pitches in the first. Teoscar was not very good last night, however. He was 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. The 1-0 from Matz skips in there, 83 on the changeup, 2-0.
Yeah, after that great appearance and performance by Hernandez, Matz is being careful with him here.
Teoscar, formerly from the Toronto Blue Jays, digs in the box. Matz checks Freddie and delivers. Cut on and missed on a nice little changeup. Pulled the string, 83 bottom of the zone. It's 2-1. That was a good pitch there. Got him out in front, expecting fastball. Pulled the string on the changeup, got him out in front. 2-1. That one cut on and missed. Fastball a little bit high, but he still cut through it. 2-2. Another good pitch there by Matz. Tied him up inside a little bit. Check swinged him right through the zone. 2-2. That one grounded down the third base line. Arenado gathers, throws the first, and that'll end the first. Good start here by Matz, and the Cardinals will do up Arenado, Contreras, and Burleson. Arenado's in now. Down. It's a 1-1 count. The pitch. Cut on grounded to shortstop. Rojas throws over to first, and Arenado's retired. Frustrating series for Arenado. Hasn't really been able to get anything going. He's just missing the ball, looks like. He was 0 for 4 last night. And then steps Wilson Contreras, who did not play yesterday.
Yeah, Herrera got to start and play the whole game yesterday. Contributed a little bit to the offense.
Played very well. Wilson's in now. Cut on and missed it. A curveball. That was a bit outside, but he wanted it. Down 0-1. I like what this kid Stone is throwing on the mound. He looks to be in control of his off speed and going after hitters. The 0-1. Sinker just a bit low. It'll be 1-1. They're showing the replay here at Dodger Stadium, and you can just see the frustration on Arenado's face after he yet another rolled over one. The 1-1 from Stone. Check swing off the hands, and that'll be 1-2. Quick little shout out to Clark Byler and Susan Jenkins, my Mona T. Thank you guys for supporting and watching. It'll be 1-2 on Wilson Contreras. That one stings your hands a little bit. Cut on a miss at another changeup. That's 2 gone already in the top of the second. That changeup's working pretty good for Stone, isn't it?
It is. It was a great pitch selection there. He starts in on the hands and it goes low and away to get Contreras.
And just like that, 2 down here in the second. Alec Burleson steps into the box. He had a great game last night, throwing out a runner at home on defense. He gets the DH start today. He was 2 for 3 yesterday with a double and a single. He watches a fastball for strike 1, 0-1. Then cuts down one down the line, and that'll drop for a bloop single right in front of Teoscar Hernandez in right. The first hit for the Cardinals comes from Alec Burleson, the DH, and he will be standing on first with Jordan Walker on.
Yeah, Burleson showed in spring training that he's a hitter, and in regular season, he has only continued to show that, having another hit here.
Hey, did he crush that ball? 71 off the bat. Those are the most frustrating as a pitcher. Jordan Walker stands in. Fastball just a bit low. 1-0. Walker, a big, tall, strong-looking right fielder for the Cardinals. He did not play last night either, but gets to start here today. The 1-0. Fastball outside. 2-0.
I don't know how a pitcher isn't intimidated by Jordan Walker. The way he just looks in at you, man, I would be shaking in my boots if I were the pitcher.
The 2-0 from Stone is outside again with the fastball. 3-0. And I assume the take sign is on here for the 7th place hitter, Walker. Stone struggling to find the stone this at bat. Readies himself for the 3-0 pitch. Right down the middle, 95. Good take, and it's 3-1. Now you get ready to go hit. Go fastball hunting here. Number 18 for the Cardinals, standing in there. The 3-1. Chopped up the middle, shortstop flipped over to second for the force, and that'll end the inning. Cardinals go down, but not before Burleson gets them on the hit column. We'll go to the bottom of the second here at Dodger Stadium.
Welcome back. In steps the next batter and shoots one up the middle for a base hit.
That was Chris Taylor. First pitch hunting.
Yeah, he was ready for that one and puts a drive into it, not wasting any time, shooting that one right back where it came from.
Kike Hernandez playing third base now steps in. That's a 0-0. Slider inside. 1-0. Kike Hernandez, he's quite the versatile player. You saw him playing center a couple nights ago. Now he's playing at third. Good player for this Dodgers club. The 1-0 from Matt. Foul back to the backstop. 95 sinker. And it'll be 1-1. They're showing the stat here at ESPN that Kike versus Steven Matz is batting 321. So something to keep an eye out on. The 1-1 swing and a miss at a changeup. Nice little pitch. And it'll be 1-2. Kike hits left-handed pitchers pretty well. Kike calls his timeout, steps out of the box. Matz checks on the runner at first and delivers. Changeup rolled over. Second base and the flip to one, and that'll be a double play. Nice job by Matz to roll that ball, get the double play, and just like that, there's 2 outs.
Yeah, exactly what he wanted. Threw it right in the spot where Contreras wanted it. Got the ground ball, little flip to Gorman, and a strike to Goldie.
6-4-3 on scoring. Just in case you're like nerds like me and you want to score at home. James Outman steps in. Yesterday, James Outman took the hat trick and striking out with 3 as he watches a sinker for a ball. Want to know? He also walked last night, so it wasn't all bad. The 1-0 from Matz is a nice fastball on the outside part of the plate. 97. I don't remember Matz throwing this hard.
No, he's a changed pitcher after the injury came back, still throwing hard, maybe even harder than he was.
He's looking good so far as James steps back in, ready for the 1-1 pitch from Matz. Going from the windup this time. Little slider line to right field, right at Jordan Walker to make the catch, and that'll end the second. So a good inning here by Matz. Way to bounce back from the first base hit, get the double play ball, and then lined out. We'll come back here, top of the third.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. It's the top of the third, and the Cardinals get another chance to hit. Scott the second is up first, then Wynn, and then back to the top at Donovan.
A lot of potential here at the bottom of the Cardinals' order. Mason Wynn looks like he could be a stud if he continues to develop properly.
Yeah, he's doing great at shortstop, making all the defensive plays. Hopefully, he can help us out in offense too. But first, it's Scott, batting from the left side. First pitch, ball up and away, 95.
No, all Victor Scott needs to do is just put it in play. With his wheels, he can beat anything out to get a base hit.
The 1-0, tapped to the right side, left side, but shortstop cannot handle it. And just like you said, those burner wheels gets him on first base.
Yeah, that shortstop was feeling the pressure of Victor Scott's wheels and felt like he had to barehand that ball, causing him to miss it. That's all you need to do if you're fast, man. Just put it on the ground, beat it out. As you see there, good result happens.
Yeah, even if he did make that play cleanly, it still would have been close at first.
Let's see if the Cardinals can jump on this Dodgers team real quick.
In steps Mason Wynn. He's ready to go. But first, a little check at first, but Scott is back easy.
Yeah, he had a decent lead there, so probably smart from Stone to check on him.
Mason Wynn is number 0. The next pitch is a line to the right side. That's a base hit. Scott is rounding second. Right fielder tosses it in. He'll stay at second. It's first and second with nobody out here, and we go to the top of the lineup at Donovan.
Cardinals have something cooking here. I think you need to do the main thing so that we get good base runners. And I'll just be the color commentator.
Yeah, I like it.
Seems to be working so far.
30 pitches here for Stone.
Yeah, that was a good job taking it the other way there by Mason Wynn.
First pitch to Donovan is too low. 88 off-speed pitch.
Cardinals need to be more disciplined on that pitch this go around. That changeup low. The first time through the lineup, they were flailing at that pitch, trying to throw their bat out there.
Next one to Donovan. Too high. Fastball. Well above the zone. Quickly 2-0. And Donovan's at a good position to hit here.
This is where it helps to have an older pitcher on the mound, but since this kid is only second year in the MLB, he's getting a little bit nervous.
The 2-0 to Donovan. Swung on and missed. That would have been ball 3, but Donovan can't hold himself back. That had good movement on it.
That changeup is a really good pitch. It's really his only pitch that's been working so well this game for Stone. Cardinals need to be a lot more disciplined on that pitch going forward.
2-1 here to Donovan. Stone pitches it in. This one's tapped foul off the catcher.
That wasn't a good spot for Donovan to crank. He just missed it, a little bit under it.
Could have been his pitch, but now it's 2-2. We have to protect here.
Really good job by Stone to come back and get this guy.
This one's popped high in the air. It'll stay in the infield.
Oh, infield fly.
Infield fly.
Rojas drops it, but it doesn't matter. Infield fly is in effect, and there's one out.
Yeah, he could not see that. The sun is shining bright out here, and he could not see it.
He just never saw that baseball. I almost hit him in the face. The shadow of the stadium is right over home plate, so it makes it hard for hitters to see the baseball and fielders to see the ball.
Next up will be Paul Goldschmidt, number 48.
I believe he's 46.
Could be right. But that one is smoked to left side. That's a base hit. That'll score. Scott to home. The throw is off wide, and it is 1-0 St. Louis.
That's a great piece of hitting there by Paul Goldschmidt, going after the first pitch and rocketing it to left field for a nice little base hit, driving home a run, and just like that, the Cardinals jump to an early lead, 1-0.
And number 46, Paul Goldschmidt continues to hit, and we have the lead.
That throw took him way up the line. Didn't have a chance at the speedy Scott.
Now, even if that was on target, he would have been in there easy. Next is Gorman. He's on the left side of the plate. 87 drops in on the low end of the strike zone. 0-1.
That's a good changeup there by Stone. Really good movement. Late break on the ball. Hard for a hitter to do anything with it.
The 0-1 pitch is a bit outside, fastball.
Not a bad miss by Stone, hoping to get him reaching for another changeup. I could see what he was trying to do there, but just missed execution.
Count is even, 1-1. Gorman's ready and waiting. But this one will be flipped over to second, trying to get Win, but Win is back easy.
Yeah, that wasn't really even close, but might as well keep a close tab on him at second.
Yeah, gotta keep him honest over there. Next pitch to Gorman, it bounces in. That'll be another ball. It's now 2-1.
Well done by the Cardinals here, making this pitcher work a little bit. He's already at 40 pitches through the third. Got to keep executing their at bats like this, and it'll be a tough game for the Dodgers.
We have one out, first and second. Next pitch to Gorman is swung on and missed. That had good late break on it too.
That changeup is disgusting today, and you can tell how he's feeling it around. He's throwing it about 50% of the time this inning.
Yeah, he's got a lot of trust in that pitch, and for good reason. The next one is smoked foul, and the ball boy will have an easy play.
Another changeup there. That one he left a little too high and could have been in the seats if he wasn't careful. Gorman was just way out in front on that one and could not pull it fair.
2-2 now on Gorman. Next pitch, swung on and missed. That'll be a strikeout for Stone, and there are now 2 outs here.
Guess what pitch that was?
Changeup.
That was the changeup. He has a lot of trust in that pitch. I think he went to that pitch 4 times in that at bat, 3 times in a row.
Yeah, but it works, and that'll get Gorman swinging the second time tonight.
Let's get Arenado going here. He needs it.
That's up and in, ball 1. They like to pitch in a lot on Arenado. Don't want him to get anything extended to hit anything far.
His stance is a bit over the plate as well. That can be intimidating to pitchers and feel like they need to recover for the inside part of the plate.
The next pitch is well too low. Catcher's able to block it.
Good hitters count here for Nolan Arenado. Maybe see if he'll take a nice hack at something and send it over the fence.
Two and 0 here. Next pitch.
This one
Swung on and fouled away into the right side seats. 95. That could have been one to hit.
That was his pitch. Down and in. He likes to pull that one down that line. Just missed it. A little bit late. Maybe sitting changeup. Didn't see it.
Wouldn't blame him if he was sitting changeup.
Yeah. I would have been too.
2-1 now. Next pitch is fouled back. Another fastball, outer edge.
Good job by Stone to mix some pitches here. Knew he was overusing that changeup the last at bat and started to get back to his fastball.
So 2-2 here. Stone's ready. Looks in. The pitch. Too low. Check swing. They check it. He did not go around. That'll be ball 3. It's full count here.
Runners will be off with the pitch. Maybe hit something hard on the ground, score a run or two.
Yeah, great situation here. Arenado could come through big. Next pitch is swung, but this one will be lofted into left center, and the catch made by the left fielder. Chris Taylor. And that'll be it for the top of the third. We go to the bottom. Welcome back. It's the bottom of the fourth. The Cardinals were able to get a run in the top, and it will be the bottom of the Dodgers lineup, Rojas and Barnes. And they are just as productive as the top sometimes.
Yeah, Rojas will get us going here in the bottom of the third. He's a good defensive player, not known for his bat, but you never know.
Fans are chilling, some of them eating some delicious nachos. But
Yeah,
the first pitch from Mass is a strike right down the middle fastball.
I'd like some nachos right now.
Quickly, the second pitch. That one is hit to Gorman, though, and that will be caught. Line drive caught.
101 off the bat. Great contact just right at Gorman, who shifted almost over the second base bag. And that's one away here for the Cardinals. Matz is doing a really good job of picking up his rhythm and just going right at these hitters, not wasting any time.
Yeah, he's setting a great pace. First pitch to Barnes is ball on the inner side.
Just a bit inside, I guess. Contreras didn't like the call.
Next one is swung on and missed. A nice little breaking ball. Barnes bats 9 for the Dodgers. Wears number 15. Next pitch is tap foul. Didn't want to swing, but on the check, it'll tap off of him.
Yeah, Barnes is way back in the box. Does not like the speed here. I don't blame him. Matz is throwing fireballs tonight.
It'll be 1-2, so Matz is in control here.
Barnes is the backup catcher for Will Smith.
The next pitch is in the dirt, 2-2.
Doesn't usually get the starting spot, but giving Will Smith a break tonight, so he's in the lineup.
Next pitch is well outside. Barnes did not think about swinging. It'll be a full count.
You don't want to lose a 9-hole hitter here.
Yeah, the next guy bets. He can give you some trouble.
Mm,
That one's too high. He will get the walk.
that's not what you want as Matz. Got ahead of him really early and just messed around too much and walked him.
And with one out, Mookie Betts will come up to bat for the Dodgers.
And now you got to be careful with this guy because with one swing, he can put your team from up to down.
Especially how he is right now. He is feeling good in the box for the Dodgers.
Probably the hottest hitter in the MLB right now.
That one's a strike on the inner lower corner.
It's a really good pitch by Matz. That's a changeup, working away from Mookie and just froze him.
Perfect way to get ahead. 0-1. The next pitch from Mats. Swung on and missed. This one also low but outside.
Another great changeup there by Matz. That one a little bit lower, still got him out in front and swinging over it.
Quickly 0-2 here with one out and a man on first. Mats brings the next one. This one's tapped to the left side. Arnaud has it. Throws to second, but
Oh,
the throw to first is way too high. Goalie could not catch that even on a jump.
no runner advancement though, and they get the out at second. There'll be two away here in the bottom of the third, and in steps Shohei Ohtani. Another guy you don't want to face.
No, it's not. We really wanted the double play there to get us out of the inning so you don't have to face Ohtani, but you will here with two outs and still a man on first.
That was a good effort by Gorman, but I just don't think he would have got it even with a good throw. Mookie can fly.
This is Ohtani, who isn't slow either. He's got some speed, even though he is also a large man.
He's quite the large man.
The first pitch from Mats is outside at 89. Let's
Ohtani is perhaps the greatest story of the MLB offseason coming over from the Angels.
the 1-0 from Mats. That's a strike on the outside corner, right on the black.
That's a really good pitch. Came back and caught the edge, froze him, got the call from the umpire. Just what you want to do if you're Steven Matz.
A flip to first, but Betts is back in time.
That was a good effort. He didn't quite get on the rubber yet. Thought he caught Betts sleeping, but Betts got his right hand in there and is in there safe. 1-1 still.
The next pitch is also a strike on the outside corner. Three pitches on the outside half, two of them strikes.
That one was absolutely painted on the black, and you can tell their approach to Otani is do not leave it over the middle of the plate. Work everything away. It's working so far for Matz.
So two outs here, a 1-2 count. 42 pitches for Mats. The next one coming, also outside, but too far outside. It's 2-2 on that sinker.
You gotta love the execution here by Contreras, setting up outside, make sure that Matz does not leave one over the heart of the plate, and get a new ball from the umpire.
So the count evens at 2-2. Next pitch is swung on and missed, and Contreras won't have to even tag out Ohtani as he walks back to the bench.
Absolutely beautiful change up there by Matz to end the inning.
So no runs, and the Cardinals get him out even after a little bit of base running.
Here we go at the top of the fourth. Wilson Contreras steps in for the Redbirds. Contreras struck out last time. It's the first pitch cut on and missed on a 94-mile-an-hour four seam. 0-1 behind.
Contreras' eyes lit up on that one. He was swinging out of the gate.
He swung out of his shoes on that one. The 0-1 from Stone. Chopped down the third base line, gathered by the third baseman, throws over to Freeman, and a quick out. One away here at the top of the fourth, and Alec Burleson will step into the plate.
2 pitches, 2 swings from Contreras, and an out recorded.
Burleson singled his last at bat, got the Cardinals in the hit column in the second inning. It was a little bloop hit, but it's still a hit in the scorebook. Steps in here against Stone. First pitch. Nice little sinker away, and that's cut on and miss for strike one.
Great pitch on the outer half by Stone. Right on the black to get the strike call.
Moving away from the left-handed Burleson. The 0-1 pitch is a changeup that misses low and outside. 1-1.
Stone's up to 52 pitches here in the fourth inning.
On ESPN, they're showing the win probabilities favor St. Louis 58%. Another changeup in the dirt. It'll be 2-1 to Burleson.
Does that win probability surprise you at all, Cal?
I think it's a little early, especially with only a one-run lead. I would consider it more 50-50 still, especially with how good of a team the Dodgers are. The 2-1 pitch is cut on and miss on a fastball. I would say probably closer to 50-50 at this point.
Yeah.
You can never put numbers on how good the Dodgers are as a team. Burleson takes his timeout, steps back in here, ready to face Stone. The 2-2, wind up, cut on and missed. Nice little pitch, fastball high and outside, got him swinging. That's another strikeout. His fourth of the ball game. Sorry, fifth of the ball game, and there's two away.
Burleson looking to protect there, but that one's just too far out of his reach and couldn't make contact.
That was a good pitch, tailed away from Burleson in the top of the zone. Thought it might drop a little bit, but it just kept rising and got him swinging through it. And in steps Jordan Walker, swings at a fastball and fouls it back to the backstop. 0-1.
That one was right down the pike from Stone. Walker puts his best swing on it, but fouls it back.
Just missed it a little bit. The 0-1 is just a bit low with the changeup. 1-1.
Changeup at 88 miles per hour.
The Cardinals hitters look much better here since we saw them a couple nights ago. A lot more comfortable and disciplined. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw over to first. Got him. That's a solid contact for Jordan Walker, but he does not get a hit for it. Thrown out by the only man on the left side, Kike Hernandez. And we will go to the bottom of the fourth. Cardinals go 1-2-3. Here we are on the bottom of the fourth as Freddie Freeman gets us going here for the Dodgers. He watches a strike 0-1. Matt's got to keep going. He's doing a good job with his rhythm. The 0-1 is fouled back. Another fastball, 0-2.
Second round here for the Dodgers here. When they see Mass once, they're going to be trying to make adjustments and get some hits going, but hopefully Mass can keep them down.
The 0-2 from Matt's just a bit high with the fastball. You could tell Freddie might have wanted to swing at it, but held up, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, it was a good way to hold himself back there.
The 1-2 from Matt's working very fast. That's a changeup that misses low and outside. It'll even the count at 2-2. I'm impressed with Matt's rhythm. He's getting the ball and going. Here
Yeah,
he goes again. That one's grounded to shortstop. Wynn makes the grab, throws over to first, and there's the first out of the inning. 6-3 if you're scoring at home with me.
yeah, I'm excited about Matt's rhythm here. He's not only keeping the batters on their toes, but also makes our job a little easier, so we don't have to talk as long.
My partner appreciates that as Matt gets ready to face Teoscar Hernandez for the second time. He grounded out to third his first time up. The first pitch is a curveball, fouled back, 0-1. They're comparing Mason Wynn's arm strength to the top shortstops in the league, and let me tell you, he is up there. The 0-1 from Matz is a fastball cut on and fouled all the way back into the seats. It'll be 0-2. I'll tell you what, I've also been impressed with Matz being able to get ahead of these hitters, not wasting pitches by throwing balls and just going right at them. 0-1, 0-2.
Yeah, he's been very efficient keeping his pitch count down, only at about 50 here in the bottom of the fourth.
Matz is 0-2. Long pause. Delivers. That's a changeup that bounces into the plate. It'll be 1-2. I like the idea there. Change the eye level.
Yeah, especially on 0-2, no reason to give him anything to hit there.
Matz has looked sharp through 3 1/3 as he goes through the windup for the 1-2 pitch to Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Filthy. Gets him swinging. That'll be the second out of the inning.
Takes clear of the cleanup batter there. Now we got 2 outs.
Chris Taylor coming up to hit next. That was a beautiful pitch by Matz. Just dropped the bottom out of that pitch. Looking really good so far.
Dodgers are still scoreless here, keeping it a 1-0 game in favor of the Cardinals.
In steps Chris Taylor, who singled his first time and is accounted for the only Dodger hit as he watches the ball way high. One of the few times Matz has fallen behind in the count. 1-0.
Yeah, I think that one might have slipped out of his hand there.
1-0. Another ball change up low. 2-0. Something you don't see often is Matt's fallen behind today, but he'll have to work his way back into this count. The 2-0 to Chris Taylor. Swung on and missed. Nice little fastball, 95 in the zone. It'll be 2-1.
Yeah, he started with one high, then one low, but this one was able to get in the strike zone.
Chris Taylor takes his time out here. Just his batting gloves and his elbow guard. Steps back in.
Yeah, you definitely want padding with the hard baseballs coming in at you at high speeds.
That changeup misses low. It's 3-1 now. Chris Taylor is not the best hitter on this Dodgers lineup, so you really want to go after him here. Don't want to let him go. But first base is open. The 3-1. Changeup misses low, and he will walk. Taylor's on for the second time tonight. After a single in the second. And in steps Kike Hernandez, the Dodgers third baseman.
So the Dodgers get a base runner here with 2 outs in the fourth. Mass lets him go on a walk, but he'll see what he can do with Hernandez.
Matz is approaching 60 pitches. Hernandez watches the first pitch. Slider hit, looped into right field. That'll advance the runner to third base. And runners on the corners here for the Dodgers with 2 outs in the inning. And in steps James Outman. Good piece of hitting there by Hernandez. Went the other way with it. kind of missed the barrel, but it still works. 68.7 miles per hour off the bat. And the Dodgers are looking scary here with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, for the first time really this game, they have some offense going, and they have a chance of scoring here if Mass doesn't lock down the next batter.
They had no chance at Chris Taylor turning toward third base. Matz is facing Outman here. The first pitch is watch for a strike. Nice little fastball, lower part of the zone. It'll be 0-1. Outman, another lefty. The third in this Dodgers lineup tonight as he watches Matt's windup. Sorry, from the stretch. Great changeup. Bottom fell out of it. Got him swinging 0-2.
Yeah, if there's anybody you want to get out, it's definitely James Outman, if
I
you
see
know what
what
I
you did
mean.
there, partner. I like that. Contreras calls timeout to show infielders what to do on a stealing situation. Pitch clock running down to 1. Steps off the mound and will reset the clock. 0-2 still to Outman. 2 out. Runners on the corners here for the Dodgers. Outman lined out to right field his last time up. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly to second baseman. Gorman will flip over to Goldie, and that'll end the inning. Great job there by Steven Matz to get out of the inning and avoid a run. 2 hits, 1 hit for the Dodger in the inning, 2 total, and we will go to the top of the fifth.
Welcome back to Dodgers Stadium, and just like in the third inning, here in the fifth inning, Scott II will start off for the Cardinals.
Yeah, last time Scott was up, he grounded one to short and beat it out because a little chopper, and he's just so fast that he can run through that ball.
First pitch to him, too low and inside.
All Scott needs to do is put it in play with his speed, it'll play.
He's 1 for 1 so far today. The 1-0 pitch. This one's driven into left center, and that'll split the gap. Scott heading for second. He'll get there easily.
With his speed, he was definitely thinking third. That was a great piece of hitting there. Took it the other way in between the center fielder and left fielder, and 101.3 off the bat. Absolute speed demon, but look, he's swinging the stick pretty good here in the early part of the season.
That's right. Perfect way to start off the inning. Can get some more damage here for the Cardinals with Mason Wynn up next.
Hopefully Mason Wynn can turn it over for the top of our lineup and keep it going. You could tell he was thinking three out the box, but since that was hit closer to third base, he couldn't get there.
So some more production here from the bottom of the Cardinals lineup, and in steps Mason Wynn. He squares to bunt, but this one's well too low, and he pulls it back for ball one.
I like what they're doing here. They're trying to move him over to third to get Donovan a chance at an RBI. We'll see if that continues here.
Mason Wynn, or excuse me, Scott takes his lead off from second. The next pitch to Wynn is a strike called on the lower half of the strike
Good job by
zone.
Barnes behind the plate to pull that one up for the umpire to call a strike. Looked a bit low from our vantage point, but great framing skills will give him the strike.
That'll even the count here at 1-1. The next pitch to him, he squares it to bunt again, and he'll get this one down. Only play will be to first base, and that will move the runner up to third base. So now with one out, we have Victor Scott at third.
That's great unselfish baseball right there. Laid it down the third base line. The only play was the first. Got the guy over to third, and now we have a chance at a run scoring opportunity here at the top of our lineup coming up to hit.
And that will be Donovan, who swings from the left side here against the righty, Stone, who is still in the game. Next pitch is a fastball too high.
As a pitcher here, you just gotta catch your breath, relax. No damage yet. Just come and get this guy. Stone, a young gun, will be in the league for a long time if he can minimize damage.
The next pitch is right down the middle for a strike fastball.
Donovan's 0 for 2 in this game. He struck out in the first. Looking to get another run for the Cardinals here.
So the count's 1-1 here to Donovan. Man on third. The next pitch, too low and inside. That one bounces in.
That was Stone's changeup, which has been very sharp tonight. That one just slipped out of his fingers and bounced to the plate. Ball boy runs out to the umpire to give him fresh baseballs.
Donovan's ready and waiting. The next one comes, and that one is smoked into right center, and that'll be a single scoring Victor Scott. It is now 2-0 St. Louis.
Great job by these Cardinal hitters. Great approach at the bat, waiting for their pitch. Saw the fastball up in the zone and cranked it to right center field for a base hit, RBI, and Donovan is on the board with a hit.
So once again, Victor Scott gets on base and he'll score.
I honestly think that we should have you do the main talking and I do the color because when that happens, the Cardinals succeed.
It just works. I don't know. Goalie will come in next. That one's inside, but goalie will swing anyway. That's 0-1.
That was a big swing there by Goldschmidt. Wanted to homer that one over all of Dodger Stadium. Just missed the ball, and it was kind of inside. Hard to get your barrel on it.
So now it's 0-1 with a man on first. The next pitch from Stone is a strike on the inner corner.
Really good spot for that changeup. Bending towards Goldschmidt. Just not much you can do with that pitch unless you're sitting low and away.
So Stone nearing 70 pitches here in the fifth. The 0-2. That one is hit but popped up to right field. And he has it easily and will toss it back in.
He got good barrel on that one. Just hit it straight up in the air to the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Easy play, really. Good pitching there by Stone to come back and get him. And there's two away here for the Cardinals.
Donovan still stands at first base. And with 2 outs, in comes Gorman. First pitch is a strike on the outer side.
Another good frame there by Barnes to pull that one back into the plate, get the call for his pitcher.
So now it's 0-1. Stone peers in, throws, and this one bounces in for a ball. Change up.
Gorman is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Needs a hit to get his confidence back up. Would go a long way in helping the Cardinals win this game.
So 2 outs. Gorman waits. Next pitch. Swung on and missed.
Good call on the changeup there. Got him out in front. Expecting fastball on a 1-1 count. Bottom fell out of that changeup, pulled the string on it, and it's 1-2 just like that.
Yeah, you could tell Gorman pulled away from that one. He might have been thinking fastball there.
Absolutely.
So it's 1-2 here to Gorman. Next pitch. Tapped over. It bounces off the pitcher's glove, and there will be no play.
That's a tough play. That's basically a bunt, push bunt to the second baseman off a check swing. Pitcher couldn't get there in time. Mookie had to charge it and could not corral it to get Gorman out at first. And that'll extend the inning here for the Redbirds.
So it'll be Donovan at second, Gorman at first with 2 outs, and Arenado, the 4-hole hitter for the Cardinals.
Cardinals are setting up good opportunities for Nolan to get going this summer. Hopefully, this will be the at bat that does it for him, and his bat makes that trip up north from spring training. Barnes is going to go talk to his guy here, make sure he's relaxed. Just needs one more out to get out of this inning. But he's got to face arguably one of the greatest third basemen in the league.
Yeah, that's right. He's won a Gold Glove every year that he's played in the MLB, excluding last year.
We don't talk about last season, though. That one never happened. We have short memories here in St. Louis, that's right.
So 2 outs, Arenado ready. Pitch is too low, a changeup at 87 miles per hour.
Boy, that changeup was going to look really lethal in the first couple innings, but now he's starting to grip it too tight and spiking it over the plate. He's got to find that if he wants to continue to pitch in this game.
Yeah, he's up to 75 pitches, so that's a pretty good amount. And it's 1-0 to Arenado. Next one is popped in the air, drifting to the right side. And Freddie Freeman tries to make the play, but cannot. You thought he probably would have, but that one just bounces off his glove.
He,
And Arenado gets another life.
he might have gotten lost in the sun. I couldn't tell. Hopefully they show the replay here, but it looked like something obstructed his view until the last second because he was there at the spot right in front of the net and then just did not watch it in all the way and tipped off his glove, fell into the net without the ball. Unfortunate mistake here for the Dodgers. Hopefully it doesn't cost them.
Yeah, Freeman makes that play 99 out of 100 times. But this time he doesn't, and Arenado has another chance. The next pitch he taps to the left side foul, and it'll remain 1-2.
Yeah, Arenado, he's got to get things going here. He's a great hitter. He's just low on confidence right now and needs something to snap it.
Next pitch to Arenado will be swung on, and that one is popped to right field again. But this one playable for Fernandez, and it'll be caught. And that's 3 outs. Cardinals have some runners on base, but can't score them. And we will go to the bottom of the inning. Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth inning. Match is still in the game, pitching a great game for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Mats has been really strong here for the Redbirds. Quick shout out to Nathan Smith. Thank you for helping us set all this up, and we appreciate you, buddy.
Love that man.
All the technological stuff that is in Nathan's field, so all the stuff you see on your screen right now, besides our voices, is thank you to Nathan Smith.
So to lead off the inning will be Rojas and then Barnes, and then back to the top at Betts. The second pitch will be Sky to the center fielder Victor Scott, and he will make a routine catch there.
Really great pitching there by Mats, going ahead and getting ahead in the count. That elevated sinker got him under it, popped it up to Victor Scott in center field, and just like that, one quick out here for the Redbirds.
Yeah, Mass is being very efficient here, not only working fast, but also getting outs quickly, only at 64 pitches.
That's what you want from your pitcher.
First pitch to Barnes is a fastball 2 high, ball 1. Sinker, actually. Next one is a strike on the outer side.
Really good pitch by Mats. He's really working the outer part of the plate well in this game. If he continues doing that, I could see him staying in this game for a long time.
Next one is a bit too high. Another sinker.
That's a good miss, though. Really close. Make the hitter think about it. Just missed it.
2-1 pitch. This one swung on and right back to the backstop. It's 2-2 now.
That one really jammed him. Got it in his kitchen after working so far away. Comes inside with a really good fastball. Gets off his hands, and it's 2-2.
So Barnes steps in with a 2-2 count, wearing number 15 for the Dodgers. Next pitch from Mats. Swung on and driven into left center. Scott charging in, but this one will drop in between Mason Wynn and Victor Scott. That
Barnes is on for the second time today. That one just dropped right in front of all three of them. A little Bermuda triangle there. That's just a tough play. A little bloop single. Hopefully that doesn't shake Mats too much. Not much you can do as a pitcher. You executed your pitch and just got unfortunate with it. That'll bring us back to the top, which is really dangerous hitters waiting for Mats. The shadow of the field is really causing problems for the outfielders, you can tell.
so it will be Betts here, who is 0 for 2 so far tonight. He'll be looking to do damage with a guy on first base. There is one out, but the first pitch is grounded to shortstop, flip to second, throws a first. That's a double play,
Yeah,
and that'll get us out of the inning. So despite the little bloop single, the Cardinals will get out of the inning unscathed.
really great job by Mats to roll that double play ball. That sinker way down. He's known for that sinker ball. Got him swinging on it, and that's a double play to end the inning. And we're back here at Dodger Stadium. Wilson Contreras will get us going here in the top of the sixth. This game is moving, Aiden.
It sure is.
Contreras is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. As he watches a curveball missed low, 1-0.
Great way to not swing at that by Contreras. Being
Our,
able to stay disciplined here.
our pitch to lay off the 1-0. Crushed down the left field line. Should get out of play, and it does. So 1-1.
He had good barrel on that one, but it was just too high and too far foul for it to stay in the ballpark.
Stone is still in the game pitching for the Dodgers. You have to wonder how short his leash is at this point.
Yeah, he's already up to 80 pitches. You would think he's on a short leash at this point.
The 1-1 to Contreras. Change up low and outside. It'll be 2-1. Stone's got to find that changeup if he has any chance of being successful here. The 2-1 from Stone. Fouled back to the backstop. It'll be 2-2.
Great cut by Contreras. His eyes lit up on that fastball, but it was too outside for him to put it in play.
Contreras takes his timeout, readjusts his Nike batting gloves and his helmet, and itches his eyes and steps in the box. Another good at bat here by a Cardinal player as he goes in the windup for the 2-2. Skips to the plate, another changeup. It'll be full count. Cardinals at bat has been really well done, making this pitcher work for everything. Contreras is 3-2. Fouled down the third base line. Good wood on that one. Just could not keep it fair on another changeup.
Yeah, he was out on his front foot there, trying to stay back as much as possible, but just could not.
Another 3-2 from Stone. Goes in the leg kick and delivers. Good take. Ball four. Contreras will be on first base. And it looks like Dave Roberts is going to take his time and go to the mound for a pitching change, I believe. That was good at bat there by Contreras, working the count, falling behind to 2-2, but then working the walk ultimately.
Yeah, Stone didn't have a bad outing at all, really. 5 innings, only allowed 2 runs, but his pitch count is just too high here.
6 strikeouts, 2 earned, and he will be in line for the loss if this score does not change. We'll go to a quick break and come back with a new pitcher. Here we are back. Alex Vesia will pitch for the Dodgers, the left-hander. He's 27 years of age, and his ERA is 6.75, so not too special, as he faces Alec Burleson. Burleson is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. The 0-1 from Vesia is a slider low and away, 1-1.
According to the win probability by ESPN, the Cardinals now have a 77% chance of winning.
This is a great opportunity for St. Louis to even the series and go to San Diego 2-2. The 1-1 misses inside, 2-1 to Alec Burleson.
Yeah, if we start our series if we split the first series against the Dodgers, I would not be mad at all.
Especially when we were facing a sweep 2 nights ago. The 2-1 from Vesia is inside, 3-1. Another good at bat by a Cardinals batter as they find themselves in a favorable situation, 3-1. Contreras standing at first. Burleson ready. The pitch is coming. Cut on, fastball, popped straight in the air. Barnes has a beat on it, called off by Freddie Freeman, who makes the grab, and that's 1 out. Good pitching there by Vesia to come back and get Burleson after being down in the count. And there are 1 away. Jordan Walker stepping into the box now. Jordan Walker is really well known for hitting lefties. Really good at bat against lefties, so be looking for a nice little rip here.
Yeah, we can't just stay with a 2-0 lead against a team like the Dodgers. Definitely need more runs than that.
The first pitch is outside with a fastball, 1-0. Walker is 0 for 2 today, grounded out to third base twice, so he's pulling the ball today. Maybe adjust for that defensively. The 1-0 from Vesia. Cut on and missed on an outside fastball, 94. That's a good pitch there.
And if that was too much closer to the strike zone, that probably would have caught some barrel on Walker, but he did a good job of keeping that outside the strike zone.
It looks like Vesia is working away from Jordan Walker on the outside part of the plate. The 1-1. Another outside pitch, fastball. That'll miss the zone. It'll be 2-1 to Jordan Walker.
A good job by Walker to lay off the second fastball outside, not going after the pitch that he can't hit.
Contreras still at first, not taking a huge lead. He doesn't have great wheels. The 2-1 pitch, slider way inside on Walker, almost hits him, but it'll be 3-1 to the Cardinals' 7-hole hitter.
Walker will take a walk around the batter's box to recuperate himself after that close call there.
I see what you did there, Walker.
Uh-huh.
I'll take a walk here. 3-1. Vesia delivers inside, and he'll walk to first. Another great at bat here by the Cardinals, and in steps that bad man, Victor Scott II. Scott is 2 for 2 tonight with a single and a double.
His parents are attending here too, and they are obviously very proud of Victor Scott.
As they show him here at Dodger Stadium wearing their Cardinal red and a sea of blue. Victor wasn't supposed to be a great hitter for us, just known for his wheels and his defensibility, but he's 2 for 2 tonight and delivered 2 runs for us. The first pitch from Vesia is a fastball cut on and fouled back, 0-1. Contreras is standing on second. Walker is on first. Let's see if Victor Scott can help himself out and go for 3 for 3. Scott entered tonight 0 for 11, but is now 2 for 13 on the series. Second pitch is a check swing, scribbled down the third base line. It'll be 0-2.
Yeah, did not want to swing, even though he probably should have. That was a fastball right down the middle, but brings it back, but it's still tap foul.
That's where you want it right there. That's where you set up your tee in the morning for batting practice. That's where you look for it in game, and just kind of missed it. He'll set up for the 0-2 though. Vesia delivers, slider just a bit outside. It'll be 1-2.
Good job to take that pitch. It started on the outside corner and just drifted farther and farther away from the strike zone.
That was a good take. Hard to lay off. Lefty facing a lefty. Vesia kicks, Delivers way high on the fastball, evens the count at 2-2. Another great at bat here by the Cardinals.
Yeah, got the start out of the game, and now we're getting the Vesia to pitch more and more pitches here.
He's already at 14 here and has only recorded 1 out so far. He kicks and delivers. That one just inside, catches part of the plate, but the umpire does not give him the strike call, and it'll be filled up. 3-2.
Another little check swing there, but he's able to pull himself back and does not go around.
Boy, that was a close call. On the ESPN graph, they had that one as a strike, but the umpire just missed it. It'll be a 3-2 pitch. Maybe watch for the runner stealing with only 1 out. They stay. Pitch is high, and he'll walk. Bases are juiced with 1 out, and Mason Wynn coming to the plate. Excuse me. Mason Wynn will be due up, the 9-hole hitter, with 1 away in the inning. Fantastic at bat. I believe he was down 0-2.
He was,
Worked
yeah.
the walk. So Mason Wynn will approach the plate as the Dodgers take a timeout to go talk to their guy. Let's see what the shortstop can do here. He is 1-for-1 with a sacrifice bunt last at bat. I've been impressed with this young Cardinals core, haven't you?
I sure have. Even though we've picked up a lot of old guys, the young guys are still coming in and showing that they are a big part of this organization.
For sure. Really good job by the Cardinals front office to transition from the fantastic veteran guys that have carried our franchise throughout the past couple of years and, reloading with new younger talent. So kudos to them as Mason Wynn will step in for his third at bat. As I previously mentioned, he is 1-for-1 with a sacrifice bunt in his last at bat. Let's see if he can't add an RBI to the Cardinals. The 0-0 from Vesia. Kicks. Swinging strike. Cut through a fastball inside. 0-1.
You could tell Wynn wanted to hit that one. He wanted to get his team even more up over the Dodgers here, but just misses that one.
He did just miss that one. If he made contact, it probably was gone. The 0-1 pitch. Kick. Swung through a fastball high. It'll be 0-2.
He might have swung even faster on that one.
You can tell he's a young guy, really amped up to go hit the ball, swinging out of his shoes on the past couple, not being very disciplined. But nonetheless, it's an 0-2 pitch from Vesia. Checks on the runners and then kicks towards home. Swing and a miss, foul tipped actually, but held onto behind the plate. And there's 2 away. Really good bounce back pitch there by Vesia.
Sure was. 3 pitches, 3 swings, and a strikeout for Vesia.
And now turning back over to Brendan Donovan for the 4th time. He is 1-for-3. He singled his last at bat and struck out in the first inning. As we look back on that previous pitch, fantastic fastball up in the zone. Just tipped the bat of Wynn and into the catcher's mitt. Tough out for the Cardinals, but hopefully they can salvage some more runs this inning with Brendan Donovan coming to hit. Donnie wearing number 13 in the left-handed, 33 in the left-handed batter's box. Awaits the first pitch. High for ball 1, 93 on the gun.
So with the bases loaded here, another hit from Donovan would score at least 2, I would imagine.
Most likely would score 2, especially with 2 outs, runners are off on contact. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on a missed on a nasty slider down in the zone. It'll be 1-1. That was a good pitch, Aiden.
Great pitch.
Got him on the front foot. Dropped the bottom out of it, and it's 1-1 to Brendan Donovan. Vesia readies himself and kicks. Delivers towards home. Another slider that catches the bottom of the zone for strike 2. It'll be 1-2 to Brendan Donovan.
Great frame job there.
The Dodgers crowd standing now. They're getting into it. They know that their club is 1 strike away from getting out of this major jam. The 1-2. Kicks. Fires. Just a bit outside on the slider.
Good job to stay disciplined there from Donovan.
That's a really tough pitch to lay off. Cutting outside and away from him, starting in the zone. He did a really good job to take. Now he evens the count at 2-2 and awaits it. Vesia kicks and hits him. That's going to score a run. Cardinals will score a run That'll be an RBI hit by pitch for Brennan Donovan. Cardinals will go up 3-0 in the top of the sixth and deflates the air out of this Dodgers crowd.
So still bases loaded here. Donovan with another great at bat. This one will hit him in the shoulder, it looks like there, a 92-mile-per-hour pitch.
Just slipped out of his hand, it looked like. Frustrating at bat. Frustrating pitch, I should say. And that'll bring home a run, and Goldschmidt's up now as he watches ball one high. 1-0 to the Cardinals' first baseman. Goldie's 1 for 3 tonight, single and an RBI as he awaits Vesia's 1-0. Good pitch on the outside, called strike, 94 on the gun. It'll be 1-1.
Yeah, right on the black there. Goldie didn't swing, but that's probably what you want to do as a hitter there, especially on a no strike count. You want to be there for only your pitch.
The 1-1 from Vesia. Good slider in the zone. 1-2.
Quickly 2 strikes here, so now he has to protect.
Anything in play will go here. Goldie's got the pop to get one out of the ballpark and clear the bases in one swing. The win probability just jumped to Cardinals' favor, 85%. We'll see what Goldie can do here. The 1-2. Kicks and delivers towards home. Swing and a miss, but umpire calls time. They're going to look at it.
Might have been a catcher's interference there. It looked like Goldschmidt was pointing at the catcher's glove.
They're going to review. The umpire says Goldie gets first. Really confusing turn of events here. The pitch was a fastball right down the middle. Goldie swung and missed, it looked like. He got something. Yeah, he hit the glove of Barnes behind the plate, and that should give him first base and an RBI. So the Cardinals score a run in an odd way.
Again, just like last night, not the first time a catcher's interference happened. And that'll bring home yet another run for the Cardinals. It's 4-0.
As Nolan Gorman steps in and watches strike one high in the zone, 0-1. Bases are still loaded with 2 outs. Vesey is 0-1. It's cut on and missed just under the pitch, 93 on the top of the zone, 0-2.
You could tell that pitch lit up Gorman's eyes. He was wanting to take that 1 yard.
Just a tad late on it. Needs to get going sooner if he wants to deliver here. The 0-2 from Vesia. Cut on and missed. Good pitch. 94 up in the zone. Got him swinging through it. And that'll end the inning. A good inning for St. Louis, scoring 2 runs. Getting some hits. And here we go to the bottom of the 6th. Otani, Freeman, and Hernandez will get it going for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the sixth. They'll look to bounce back, maybe get some runs back from this Cardinal squad. Matz is still on the mound, who's been absolutely dealing so far in the game.
Yep, a couple good hitters here to start the inning off for the Dodgers.
First pitch swung on and missed. Nice little slider. And it'll be 0-1 to Otani, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Two strikeouts, actually.
Yeah, he's wanting to get something started here. Four unanswered.
That one's ripped down the right field line. That'll get down. And it's over the fence for a ground rule double. I think if that stayed in the ballpark, he might have been thinking three.
Maybe. I mean, he smoked that thing, and it could have bounced around pretty easily
Yeah,
off that wall.
he absolutely crushed that ball. 115.8 off the bat. And that's exactly what the Dodgers wanted here. Crowd is on their feet for their new star. As now comes Freddie Freeman, who you really don't want to pitch.
Yeah, that was a line drive by Otani. It's a good thing that wall is short down the line there that just barely creeped over it.
Absolutely smashed that ball. Freddie Freeman comes in, watches a sinker outside for ball one, 0-1, 1-0. My apologies. Freeman is 0 for 1 tonight. He reached base on a hit by pitch early in the first.
Matt's still in the game here for the Cardinals, pitching a great game at 73 pitches.
The 1-0 pitch jammed them. Foul ball back to the backstop. It'll be 1-1. That's another good sinker, Aiden.
It is. Now we got Kitches warming up in the bullpen. We'll see how quickly he comes in, or even if he does this inning. He may not. If Max gets it going, I would not be surprised if he finishes this inning.
The 1-1 from Mats is in the dirt. 95 on the sinker, and it's 2-1. Mats has got to put that base runner out of his mind and go attack these hitters like he has been the past 5 innings.
75 pitches now for Mats. Creeping a little bit up there, but his arm still feels good.
The 2-1. Slider fouled back down the third base line, and it'll be 2-2.
Yeah, 88 miles per hour on that slider, so that's pretty fast and still breaking.
Had nasty movement at the end, just had Freddie out in front. It'll be 2-2. Otani still standing at second. Kicks and delivers. Foul ball down the first base line. Still 2-2 on a sinker. Mats is rapidly approaching 80 pitches, and you have to assume that this is his last inning of work.
Yeah, very well could be here, especially with nobody out here in the sixth.
Teoscar Hernandez is on deck. He is 0 for 2. This is only the third time through the lineup for the Dodgers, as the 2-2 is cranked down the third base line, but it's foul. Still 2-2 to Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, Freeman was able to bring that barrel around a little quicker. That could have been cranked for at least a double, if not over the fence.
Freeman, as good a two-strike hitter as any in the league, awaits the 2-2, and that one's bounced in the dirt. It'll be a full count to Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, you will not fool a hitter like Freeman on that pitch. He's just too disciplined and too good of a hitter to swing at that.
I don't think anybody would have swung at that pitch except you, partner. I'm just kidding. You're a good hitter. Don't cry. It's okay. The 3-2. Mats looks at Otani, delivers. Line to center field, right at Victor Scott. He gets there, makes the catch, throws it in the infield, keeping Otani, who advances to third. Wow, great heads-up base running by Otani, who advances on a rope line drive.
Great play there by Victor Scott. That's a hard hit ball. It's sometimes very hard to judge where that ball is going to be going when it's that low to the ground.
I was more impressed with how Otani tagged up from second to third on that ball. That was hit 104 off the bat, and he beat it to third. So runners at third for the Dodgers as Teoscar Hernandez approaches the plate. He's 0 for 2. He struck out last at bat. As he ropes this one down the left field line, that's going to drop, and that'll score the first run for the Dodgers as Teoscar Hernandez will get to second. standing. The Dodgers have their first run thanks to Teoscar Hernandez's double, and the Dodgers are rolling here.
It was a good job by Hernandez there to jump on that first pitch. It caught a lot of the plate there, and he was able to drive it down the left field line.
4-1 now, Cardinals, and it looks like pitching coach or Ollie Marmol is stepping out to the mound. Most likely the end of the night for Mats. Really great night for Mats. He struck out 4 batters, and that was the only run he surrendered. 3 hits, so well done. Give yourself a round of applause, Steven Matz. We'll come back with a new pitcher after this. Andrew Kittredge now in the game for the Cardinals. Right-handed pitcher, as he will come into the ball game and hopefully shut down this Dodgers squad. Chris Taylor up to bat. He's 1-for-1 with a single and a walk. Matz went 5 1/3, 5 hits, 1 earned, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. He's also responsible for that runner on second, so keep a watch out for that. He will be in line for the win if this score holds. Kittredge has a 3.09 ERA as his first pitch is a ball down and away.
He just has a bit of a funky windup, but it gets the job done, and he has been pretty impressive in this beginning of the season.
Whatever works for you. As the 1-0 pitch from Kittredge is up and in on Chris Taylor. That'll be ball two. 2-0. Teoscar standing at second base after clearing the bases on that double. Chris Taylor steps in as the 2-0 pitch is delivered. Fouled down the third base line. A sinker 95 on the gun.
That one ran in on Taylor. He put a good swing on it, but it just went too far in and it barely caught the bat.
Kittredge still hasn't thrown the ball over the plate yet. All of his pitches have been outside the zone. As the 2-1 is way outside, just as I say that. It's 3-1 now.
90-mile-per-hour slider right there. Started outside and just went even more outside.
3-1 now. Don't want to lose this guy. Although he is 1-for-1 today. Haven't been able to get him out. And the 3-1 is just a bit low with the sinker, and that'll walk him. His second walk of the day and his third time on base. So now the Dodgers have runners at first and second with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. And in steps Kike Hernandez, who is 1-for-2 tonight. Rolled into a double play, his first at-bat, and then singled his second.
So not a great start for the night for Kittredge, but he sets up a double play opportunity.
Looks like Max Muncy will be the hitter instead. Muncy played last night and delivered a single in the bottom of the ninth to push the game into extra innings.
Yeah, he did a good job on that pitch. That pitch that he hit for a single was below the zone, but he dropped the barrel on it.
The 0-0 pitch is a slider in there for a strike. Good little pitch, and it's 0-1. Muncy will assume third base now with Kike out of the game. Runners at second and first for the Dodgers. The second pitch is a slider low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
If you're wondering, the win probability for the Cardinals went down to 76%.
Still good odds, but not where they were. Kittredge readies himself for the 1-1 pitch. Low and outside with the sinker, 2-1. Kittredge struggling to throw strikes here.
Yeah, he's going to want to get in the zone and be a little more competitive here. Can't walk another guy that would load the bases.
Especially with the bottom of the order coming up. You want to come get these guys before you get to the top. That pitch gets to the top of the zone with a strike. Great frame by Contreras to steal that one. The umpire gave it to us.
Yeah, that one looked to be above the zone according to the box on our screen, but he gets the call anyway.
Just a bit high, but good frame. And the 2-2 from Kittredge is delivered. That one's smashed to right field in front of Jordan Walker. That's going to get down for a single. He throws home. They're not going to test his arm as bases are now loaded for James Outman. Good piece of hitting there by Max Muncy as the bases are now loaded for James Outman.
He's still only 1-out too, as that exit velocity was 100 miles per hour.
That was a slider that did not slide, and that cost him a single, and now the bases are loaded. Right over the heart of the plate, absolutely shellacked by Max Muncy. You like that word?
Like, that's a great one. I haven't heard that one before.
That was my word of the day, so I had to use it. Good throw by Walker to keep him from scoring, though, and hopefully they're just a ground ball away from getting out of this inning with only one run scored. Dusty Blake's going to go talk to his guys here, calm them down, adjust the game plan. What are you telling him in this situation?
I mean, he's going to have to get some control with those pitches. He's going to have to attack this guy. Cannot afford to get another guy on the base pass. That would force in another run.
It seems to me that Kittredge is either missing way outside or right down the middle, and that is a recipe for disaster if you're a pitcher. Outman tonight is 0 for 2. He lined out to right field his first at-bat and then grounded out to second in his second at-bat. He's a left-hander, center fielder for the Dodgers, a young kid. Wears number 33. As Kittredge readies himself for the first pitch of the at-bat. Kicks. Swung on a miss. Nice little sinker bending away from Outman. It'll be 0-1.
Good late movement there on that sinker. Got the whiff on the swing.
Just what Dusty Blake ordered on the mound, and it's 0-1 now. Kittredge's second pitch. Another slider, whacked down the third base line, but foul. 0-2. His sinker is looking pretty good on the late movement. That one was 96. And he is one pitch away from striking out James. Bases remain loaded. 1 out in the inning, bottom of the 6th. That one is fouled down the first base line. It'll remain 0-2.
Just barely gets some wood on that one. In on the hands, taps it to the right side.
That one tied him up a little bit. Still 0-2 to Outman. Let's get him out, man. Pull one from your book. The 0-2 pitch from Kittredge to Outman. Way outside with the sinker. Contreras tried to frame it, but that was way too far outside for even a chance.
Yeah, not much Contreras can do to pull that one back in.
It was a good effort. We appreciate it, as it's 1-2 now. That one's weakly hit down the first base line. Kittredge gets it, throws him out at first, and gets the out, but the run scores. That was a close play at first. Outman was busting it down. But the run does score, and it is 4-2 Dodgers. Runners advance on the play, so runners at second and third, 2 outs, and Miguel Rojas, is due up.
Kittredge did a great job of staying settled there, keeping calm, just getting the ball and getting it to first base. A lot of times you might rush yourself, and especially on those PFPs, you might have a bad throw if you're rushing.
For those who are unfamiliar with the phrase, that stands for pitching fielding practice. which we refer to as a biz in the biz as PFPs. So 2 outs now, and Gavin Lux will hit for Rojas. Lux played in the game last night at second base, while Mookie was at shortstop. And here comes Kittredge with the 0-0 pitch. In there for a strike. Nice little slider. 86 on the gun. It'll be 0-1. Runners at second and third. Still 2 outs in the bottom of the sixth. Dodgers have scored 2 runs this inning. That one's grounded weakly down the first base line. 0-2. Good job here by Kittredge to get ahead of this guy. Looks like Jason Hayward is on deck hitting for Barnes. The 0-2 pitch. Flied in the air to center field. Scott has a beat on it. He will make the catch, and that'll end the inning. So a good job by Kittredge to come in and only surrender 1 more run. The Dodgers scored 2 in the inning, and we will go to the top of the 7th.
Welcome back, and here we are at the top of the 7th inning. The Cardinals have the heart of their order coming up, starting with Arenado batting cleanup.
We really need to get Arenado going. I know I've said this a lot tonight, but I feel for him, and he's a really good hitter, so he needs to pick it up.
The first pitch is a strike on the inside corner.
Nice little change up there.
We do have a new pitcher here, Chris Matt. The second pitch is outside, 89 miles per hour.
Chris Matt wears number 74. His ERA was 4.29, so not special.
Next one had some nasty movement, and that's in there for the second strike.
Next, Muncy takes over at third following the pinch hit situation last inning.
So 1-2 count to Arenado. Next pitch, driven to left field. That's a base hit down the line. It'll be handled and tossed back in. But a single for Arenado, that'll get you going.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered, Dayton. Right there. Hopefully that'll get him going this season. He was right on that baseball. Changeup hang too far in the zone. Ripped it down the left field line. Nice little single for Arenado.
Yeah, he did a good job of keeping his head down on that one, watching it all the way through, and getting some nice barrel in it. Next up is Contreras, batting fifth. First pitch to him, right on the corner for a strike.
Really good pitch there by Chris Matt. Is it Chris Matt?
Chris Matt, Chris Matt.
It's an interesting name. Hard to pronounce. A commentator's nightmare.
Next pitch is filthy and swung on and missed for the second strike.
Whatever that dude's last name is, he's got a nasty changeup. You can tell that movement as soon as he releases it, just drops. Got him out in front.
Maybe just call him Chrissy or something.
Let's do it. See, Matt. I like it.
Next one is swung on and missed in the dirt, and that'll take care of Contreras.
Another nasty changeup by C Matt. I'm gonna call him Chris Matt. Chris Matt with a nasty changeup got Contreras swinging out in front, and it's one away here for the Cardinals.
Next up is Alec Burleson. He's 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch to him, driven down the left field line, but well foul.
Good bat on that one, just way late on a changeup. So you have to be wondering what he was sitting on. Maybe he didn't want to swing, but it was right there. Decided at the last second to swing.
So if Arenado on first, the second pitch comes in. This one's tapped foul also, but to the right side.
Yeah, if I'm Burleson, watch out for that disgusting changeup low in the zone. I'd be sitting on it.
Gotta protect with 0-2 count. One out here in the top of the seventh.
He's been spinning that changeup really well. I'd be shocked if he didn't throw it.
Next pitch, cut on and missed. Another strikeout for Chris Matt.
And that was that changeup I was talking about. These hitters have to be wary of when these pitchers are spinning it well, and man, he is spinning it well tonight. Another filthy pitch starts belt high and just drops at the last second to his ankles. Really filthy. 2 away here for the Cardinals.
So 2 Ks following Arenado's base hit, and that brings in Walker. First pitch to him is a bit outside, good take.
I thought the umpire was going to call a strike on that one. He
Yeah,
looked like he wanted to.
looked like he was almost pull his hand up, but kept it down. The 1-0 to Walker. Grounded fall.
Just missed that one.
He had good movement on it too. Got right under his bat.
The win percentage for the Cardinals stands at 75% as we are. Chris Matt, quick check on the runner.
Next pitch is hit to the shortstop. He flips it to second for the force play to get Arenado. Arenado gets a hit, but no runs for the Cardinals here in the top of the seventh. We head to the 7 inning stretch. Welcome to the bottom of the seventh inning. The Dodgers will get a chance to hit here. They'll start with their nine-hole hitter Barnes, and then it'll go back to the top with Betts and Otani.
It looked like in the previous inning that they were going to pinch hit Barnes with Hayward, but let's see if that stands. Looks like it will be Barnes hitting.
First pitch is a strike on the low end of the zone.
Andre Palante in for the Cardinals, who posed a 4.76 ERA in 68 innings of work last year.
Second one is high in the zone and spoiled foul to the right side.
Palante is another one of those young Redbirds that has a lot of potential, but last year just did not do the trick for us.
I like him though. He's a good pitcher, throws lots of good pitches, and knows how to get people out.
For sure. I'm excited to see what he can do this year.
The 0-2 pitch. There's a nice breaking ball. It drops in at the top of the zone to get Barnes out. That's a looking strikeout.
Absolutely filthy curveball there by Palante. Throws him on the curveball like a nice little curveball, just like a nice little balloon dropping in the zone. Contreras didn't even have to frame it, just right there. Home plate umpire's favorite job is punching him out on a strike looking.
Now bring up the top of the order in Mookie Betts. First pitch is another beauty in there for strike one.
Got to be careful with this guy hanging a breaking ball, though. He will take you yard in a heartbeat.
He's over for three today, though. The 0-1 pitch from Palante. Up and in, almost hit Betts. He had to get out of the way of that one.
It probably doesn't feel good to be hit by a 97-mile-an-hour fastball.
I wouldn't think so.
I would have the same reaction Betts did and jumped right out of the box. Took his time getting back in there, too.
The 1-1. This one's hit to right field, but the right fielder had a beat on it and makes a catch. Looked like Ciani out there, I believe. Yep, it is Ciani.
Betts absolutely squared that ball up. 96, sinking very fast. Good read, though, in right field by Ciani to make the catch. And there's two away here as that bad man Otani steps in the box.
Otani 1 for 3 with a double. He also scored. Palante kicks, deals. That one's too high.
Aside from that pitch, I've really liked what Palante has done with competitive pitches. The one that he missed with Betts was the only one that I was not impressed with, but he's doing a good job coming after these hitters.
The 1-0 pitch. That one's in there for a strike. It'll be 1-1 here.
His fastball looks lively here. 96, that one was. I think his fastest was 98.
Two fastballs, one ball, one strike. The next one coming. That's also a strike. 1-2 now, another fastball.
He's leaning heavily on that fastball against Shohei Ohtani, the big left-hander. Look for that fastball again, maybe high.
The 1-2 from Palante. That one's dribbled but foul off the catcher, looked like.
There was that high fastball, 96 on the corner. Good job by Ohtani to spoil that one foul. Got a piece of Contreras. He looks to be okay, though. They're going to give him some time.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to hit, but you really want to swing at it when you see it coming out of the pitcher's hand, a fastball up in the zone. But he does a good job to make contact.
Looked like it hit Wilson under the chest protector a little bit. He seems to be okay, though, and Palante is going to step back up.
So 1-2 on Otani. The next one is curveball, well too low, and Otani is able to lay off of it.
That one bounced super far in front of Contreras. Not a very competitive pitch with 1-2, but I think it slipped a little bit, and he was aiming for out on the back corner of the plate.
Either way, it's 2-2 now on Otani. Nobody on base with two outs here. He'll try and seal the deal. The next pitch. This one's chopped out, and Palante will make the play himself, grab it and run all the way to first base, and that's 3 outs. No runs for the Dodgers, and Palante does a great job to keep them from scoring.
Back in Dodger Stadium, Victor Scott will get it going for the Redbirds here in the top of the eighth. This game has really moved along, hasn't it,
It
AB?
really has, and a lot of that is due to Matt's great start with his fluent pitching.
First pitch to Scott is rolled over to second base, makes the play over to first, and Victor Scott is retired for the first time this evening. One out.
I could barely even see Scott moving. He was blazing down the line.
That guy's got burner wheels. He's going to be a good player for a very long time. As your guy, Chris Matt's still in the game.
Christy Matty.
Chrissy Matty's still in the game as Mason Wynn steps up to the plate. He is currently 1 for 2. First pitch outside with a fastball, going to be 1-0. Mason Wynn sports number 0. Quite the shortstop for the St. Louis Cardinals. Got a bright future as the second pitch is a changeup called strike on the corner.
Quite the shortstop, but also been hitting pretty well recently. Hopefully he can keep that up.
A 1 for 2 game today as he waits the 1-1 from Chris Matt. That's another changeup down and away, but he'll get the strike call. It's 1-2 to Mason Wynn. Another good frame behind the dish behind Barnes. Stole the call, and it's 1-2 to Mason Wynn. Good take on the changeup. It'll be 2-2.
Yeah, it does a great job not to pull the string on that one. 1-2, you're looking to protect, but that one is too far to be swinging.
2-2 is hit off the handle in the air to left field. Chris Taylor's under it. He grabs it for the second out of the inning. And the lineup turns back over to the top for Brendan Donovan. He is currently 1 for 3 with a single and a hit by pitch.
Win probability back in the 80s, those of you who still keeping track.
We'd like to keep it there, wouldn't we? Maybe 90s would be good.
Maybe 100 by the time the game's over.
That's the hope. Brendan Donovan stands in, watches a changeup strike 1, froze him on the changeup, left it hanging. Lucky to not be getting a new ball from the umpire after that one. Chris Matt working fast now. The second pitch is outside with the changeup, 1-1.
Man, don't you just love it when the Cardinals are beating the Dodgers?
That's my favorite feeling in the world. He awaits the 1-1. Another changeup, fouled it off the first baseline. He's using that changeup almost exclusively in this at-bat. 3 straight. He's got a lot of trust in that pitch. We'll see where he goes to with the 1-2 pitch.
The more you see a changeup, the more the fastball is fast.
Another changeup. This one misses outside. It'll be 2-2. Wouldn't be surprised if he ramped up the speed here with a fastball.
I wouldn't either. After seeing 4 in a row, you might not be expecting it.
There's no way he goes with another changeup here, 2-2. There's the fastball, 89, down the middle, fouled away by Donovan. It's still 2-2. Now you might go back to the well with the changeup. After you see the change in speeds, maybe get him out in front. Chris Matt readies. Pitch. There's the changeup. Good job by Donovan to get his bat on it. Well below the zone, but able to pull that down the first base line and get another chance.
Yeah, that one almost in the dirt, but Donovan bends his legs and puts the barrel down, able to make contact.
This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Another good at-bat by Redbirds tonight. 2-2. Fastball 91, fouled back. Another great at-bat. This will be the 8th pitch coming up. Keep him working. He's at 26 pitches now, which is pretty a lot for a relief pitcher.
More times than not, you see Donovan having a great at-bat up there. He really likes to get deep into a count.
The 8th pitch is fouled back. Fantastic at-bat here. He's awaiting the 9th pitch. It's still 2-2. Nobody out. Nobody on. I'm sorry. 2 outs in the inning. 2 quick outs from Scott and Wynn turned it over to Donovan, who is now waiting his 9th pitch. That one's just a bit outside with the curveball, and it'll be a full count here. Awaiting his 10th pitch. They're showing this one on ESPN. Just missed the box. Close take, but a called ball. The 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Changeup. Good at bat nonetheless on 11 pitches. And the Cardinals go down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Redbirds up 4-2. Freddie Freeman steps into the box as he watches a ball one from Andrew Palante. Freddie Freeman tonight, he is 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch in the first. Palante is 1-0. Grounded weakly to the second baseman. Gorman throws it over to Goldie, and that's the first out of the inning.
Looks like he had a little trouble getting out of the glove there, but still plenty of time. Freeman not running his hardest down the line, so
Not the fastest guy either. Good job by Palante to get one of the dangerous hitters out of that lineup out. And we will go to Teoscar Hernandez, who doubled homer run his last at bat. He's been kind of a Redbird killer this series, hasn't he?
he sure has.
Palante in the windup and kicks. Fouled away, 97 on the fastball. That one ran in a little bit. Good pitch. ESPN's bragging about the Cardinals' defense right now. Seemed like last year they were minus sixth in outs above average, which is 19th. So bad year for them last year. But usually defenses are bragging rights as Hernandez watches ball one. Showing the crowd here at Dodger Stadium. Lots of kids out for the early start. The 1-1 is fouled hard down the first base line. 1-2.
Started at 6 o'clock our time, but that would have been 4 o'clock down in LA.
You gotta love the Western Coast trips. The 1-2 to Teoscar Hernandez. Crushed down the left field line. Back goes left fielder, and it is gone. Teoscar Hernandez with his third home run in this series, just absolutely killing the Cardinals. It is now 4-3 Los Angeles, pulling a run closer.
Yeah, he caught all of that baseball. Absolutely smoked it. Donovan had no chance of making a play on that one. About probably 6 or 7 rows deep.
And that was Palante's first mistake since coming into the ballgame, was hanging a breaking ball. And just absolutely roped it to left center. Gone by a long shot, 393 projected distance. 110 off the bat as in steps Chris Taylor. He's 1 for 1 today with 2 walks as he watches ball one low and away. Cardinals win probability is still in the 70%, but that home run took away a significant chunk of that percentage. Palante's 1-0 pitch. Cut on and missed. Good pitch, 95. 1-1.
Palante's going to have to calm himself down after that one. It's really easy to get frustrated after a home run against you.
Palante is looking to do something the other Cardinal pitchers could not do tonight, which is get Chris Taylor out. The 1-1 fouled back. 1-2. It's a good pitch there by Palante. Might have been expecting a slower pitch, but was late on that one. As they show the replay here at Dodger Stadium of the home run. 20-degree launch angle. That's going to be a home run in 20 of the 30 ballparks. 396 on the distance. The 1-2 from Palante as he goes into his windup. Kicks. Taken just a bit low. Good take.
Contreras tried to bring that one back, but it was just too far inside. A good take by Taylor.
It is now 2-2 to the Dodgers left fielder. He's hitting 5 tonight. His single came in the second inning as he watches another close fastball called a ball.
Palante's right around the strike zone, but it goes to full count here.
It is now 3-2 on Chris Taylor with 1 out in the inning. Nobody on. Ollie looks anxious in the dugout. And that's ball 4. They're going to walk him. And it looks like Marmol is going to head out to the mound and talk it over. Perhaps change his pitchers here. As Taylor is on for the 4th time tonight. Still 1 for 1, though. Did not come close to the strike zone with that pitch, Aiden.
No, it did not. Taylor having a great night. 1 for 1, but having some great at-bats to get walks. So that'll be it for Palante, though.
Marmol is going to take the ball from Palante, and it looks like Andrew King is going to come and pitch in this game. try to keep the Cardinals up by one. The lefty pitcher who wears number 47 is trotting toward the mound. We'll come back in just a few. Here we are back at Dodger Stadium. Max Muncy ready to hit. ESPN did not go to a commercial break. They're showing King's warm-up pitches. Will Smith will hit for James Outman, who is on deck after Max Muncy hits. Will Smith, main catcher for the Dodgers, played last night and is going to pinch hit tonight. John King, his ERA is 3.62. He pitched with Texas last year, and he pitched in 37 innings. He's a lefty. Readies himself for Max Muncy. First pitch. Fouled back, sinker 93. Max Muncy is 1 for 1 after pinch hitting his last at bat. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Muncy now playing third after hitting for Kike Hernandez. Awaits King's pitch. That one's way inside with the sinker. 1-1.
Good chance here for Muncy. The Dodgers are only down by one now. Guy on first. He's going to look to put that guy a little farther.
The 1-1 from King. Throw down to second for Chris Taylor stealing. Not in time. He beats the throw. Good jump there by Chris Taylor to get in ahead of the throw. The pitch was a ball. So now the Dodgers have a runner in scoring position with only one out.
Throw from Contreras was a little offline, so Wynn could only tag him in the foot, so his hand was already in there by the time he gets the tag down.
King was very slow to the plate there, which was another contributing factor. Very good slide by Chris Taylor. Got that left hand in there. King readies himself to Max Muncy, the 2-1. That is crushed. Absolutely hammered down the right field line. That is going to get out of here. And the Dodgers take the lead on a 2-run home run by Max Muncy in the bottom of the 8th inning. Absolutely shocking. That ball was crushed. No doubt about it. Threw the bat over by the Cardinals dugout. Absolutely hype here in Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, Dodgers fans went from sitting to quickly standing and jumping for the absolutely smash ball from Max Muncy.
Now the Cardinals find themselves trailing in a game that they've led the whole way. And now they don't need Will Smith to hit anymore, and Outman will grab a bat. Bad pitch there by King. As the first pitch to Outman is swung on and missed on a slider.
Probability took a dramatic flip, and now we only have a 13% chance of winning, folks.
You gotta love sports. The 0-1 is just a bit low with the sinker. It'll be 1-1. Here we were talking about the Cardinals splitting the series with the loaded Dodgers going into San Diego, and now looking less likely like we'll come away with a win. The third pitch to Outman is a called strike at the knees, 1-2. That's just a terrible pitch by King. Can't miss your location to a good hitter like Muncy. Good pitch on the slider, though. Gets him swinging. Contreras flips it over to first for the throw out. That'll be a strikeout. Drop third strike. Throw him out at first. And there's two away here. Good bounce back, though, by King to get Outman. We're showing the replay of Max Muncy's homer, and there was absolutely no doubt about it. Flipped the bat immediately on contact. Turned to his guys, pumping him up. The crowd at Dodger Stadium still standing. First pitch from King to Lux is swung on a miss on a slider. Good pitch. It's 0-1.
One thing a home run does do is now you don't got to worry about anybody on the bases.
That slider's in the dirt. 1-1. He definitely has hit that reset button pretty well so far. And I think the most disappointing thing is how well Matt's pitched, and he's not going to walk away with a no decision tonight.
Yeah, that is frustrating for Mass. He pitched a gem tonight.
Third pitch misses low. And for a Cardinals team that has been struggling to score runs, scoring four seemed like a big improvement, only to have that wither away in the last couple innings. That one is in for a strike. It'll be 2-2. Unfortunate turn of events here at Dodger Stadium.
The strikeout here, though, could get the guys going for offense in the ninth.
The 2-2 from King. That's missed low with the slider. It's now full, 3-2. The Cardinals will be due up with Goldie, Gorman, and Arenado, the perfect people to get it going. Strike three called. Great pitch by King. Looked a bit low. Gavin Lux didn't like it, but it's still strike three nonetheless. And we will go to the top of the ninth, needing some Redbird magic here after blowing the lead.
Welcome back, and we are to the ninth inning here at Dodgers Stadium. The St. Louis Cardinals are down 4-5, but Goldschmidt's up to bat. First pitch is outside with the four seam fastball.
All it takes is one. Just got to get the train moving, get on base, move them over, one at bat at a time. I know last inning was discouraging, but you got to put that out of your mind and go get it.
Second pitch is a little too high. 2-0 now to Goldie. Couple of good takes there.
Close pitches there.
Goldie is 1 for 3. Reached base on a catcher's interference last time. 2-0 pitch. That one swung on and missed right down the middle on another fastball.
Daniel Hudson is the Dodgers pitcher. He pitched in 3 games last season with a 0 ERA, although 3 innings isn't a lot to look at.
2-1 to Goldie. That one's outside. Another great take. And it'll move to 3-1.
Got to get on base any way you can to start this inning off. Goldie is doing a good job working the count. Got to stay ahead here, look for a pitch to hit, or get your base on ball 4.
The next pitch. That one's fouled back to the screen. Another fastball. Throwing all heaters to Goldie this at bat.
Filled up now. Goldie's got to work to get on. Can't go down swinging.
The pitch from Hudson. Swung on and missed. And Goldschmidt strikes out. Goldschmidt's frustrated with himself. But
that would have been ball 4. But a really good pitch by Hudson. Tailed out of the zone. And just like that, there's one away here in the top of the 9th.
they show the replay of Max Muncy's homer. And the more they show it, the sadder I get. But I mean, that one's well inside. 1-0.
All it takes is one swing. You just got to keep reminding yourself that as a hitter. Don't try to do too much. Take good at-bats, good contact on the ball, work your way through the lineup, give yourself a chance to win this ball game.
Next pitch is a strike right on the bottom of the zone.
It's a good pitch there. Fastball right at the knees. Good call by the umpire. Good frame back behind the plate.
Count evens to 1-1. Hudson brings the next pitch. That one is outside. Good take on the changeup, 89 miles per hour.
Got to stay ahead of the count here. Look for something good to hit. Need you on base here. Get Arenado on deck.
So 2-1 to Gorman. The next one to him. That one drops in there for a strike. A slider, also at 89 miles per hour.
That's a good call on the slider. Dropped it in the zone. Tough take by Gorman. And now it's 2-2. You got to battle to stay alive here.
1 out. The next pitch is popped up in the air by Gorman, but that'll find its way to the seats.
Still 2-2. Good job fouling that one off. That's a tough pitch.
3 pitches in a row at 89 miles per hour for Hudson, and it'll remain 2-2 here on Gorman.
Gorman's been struggling to put the ball in play this series, so hopefully get good wood on something here.
Next one is also swung on and missed, and strikeout number 2 for Hudson on that nasty slider.
Cardinals are down to their final options this evening.
Last hope for the Cardinals is Nolan Arenado. He's our cleanup hitter, and he'll be looking to get on to extend the inning.
His base hit his last time up, so hopefully that gives him something to build on.
Yep, he's 1 for 4 tonight. First pitch to him. He checks swings, and home plate umpire rings him up. It's 0-1.
He definitely went on that one. Tried to hold it back, but was way too late on it. Down in the count.
Hudson ready. Delivers. Swung on and missed again. Arenado is quickly down 0-2, and the Cardinals are down to their final strike.
Fans here at Dodger Stadium are on their feet clapping. They know that their team has pulled it from the jaws of defeat this evening.
The 0-2. Check swing. Bit outside. They look down to first base. Umpire says no, he did not swing, and it's 1-2.
That was close. I think he went there, but gets another life here. Hopefully, can hit a dinger here, get on base, extend the inning somehow.
Yeah, I think he'll hit a dinger,
Let's
probably.
do it.
Next one is grounded shortstop, easy routine play, and that'll end the game. And the Cardinals were up 4-2, but ended losing 5-4.
We'll come right back after this quick break and wrap up the game, tell us our thoughts, and get out of here. So, an unfortunate way to end the game for the St. Louis Cardinals. After leading the game 4-0, 4-2, the Dodgers come back in the eighth and hit a three-run bomb from Max Muncy, two-run bomb, sorry, to get them the lead and ultimately the win. Some things that stood out to us: Steven Matz had a great game. Unfortunate that his team could not pick him up and get him the win. He walks away with a no decision. The hitting was pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, better than most of our games so far. We put out four, better than we have done, but just wasn't enough against the power hitting Dodgers.
Yeah, I thought our pitching staff did a really good job against Freddie Freeman this game. Against Mookie Betts this game, Betts didn't have a great game. Otani had that double, but really good job against the 1, 2, 3 hitters and something to build on as we move forward in our season. We move to San Diego tomorrow. Tough way. We lost. We dropped 3 of 4. Almost split the series. Should have split the series. Anything else that stood out to you as Cardinals?
Well, you love to see Mass do what he did. Hopefully, he can build on that, continue to keep working, and just give Cardinals the chance to win. Definitely gave them the chance to win tonight, but they just couldn't do it.
For sure. We definitely appreciate the support. Let us know in the comments or email or text us what we need to do better or what you liked. Please text us any games that you want us to do. We don't have Bally, so we can't really do any of the not nationally televised games. So we do ESPN, Fox. We'll do Apple TV when we can. So just let us know any games that you'd like us to do. Thank you for the support. I'm Cal Jenkins. This is Aiden Smith. We appreciate your time spending it with us this evening, and take care.